And we're back with another Skylander review. This one is after the Zook one, however, obviously, they're going to release depending who wants what. And I wanted to go on my boy Whamshell, but I feel as a sentimental value wise, I had to kind of cave in and go and review Sonic Boom. So, as I said, back in the day of Spyro's Adventure, this is one of the Skylanders that my sister got a first job, my older sister, and I was offered between this one and Whirlwind. Well, there was either this one or Whirlwind, and I'm a lot happier that I got Sonic Boom than Whirlwind, which Whirlwind might get a higher score than Sonic Boom, I'm not too sure yet, but I'm so glad I got Sonic Boom. All in all, yeah, you instantly know what the problem is with this one. So the damage on this Skylander is pretty good. Like, even in the first game, like at base ranker, raw hits for like 40 damage, which is like almost 3 times more what thing is, if I remember correctly anyway. So she hits very, very hard, like 45. I can't remember how much it hit. I know that it hits for about 30 something in the other game, I think, which can't be understated because obviously like 30 damage in the old game is actually quite a lot. This is again another Skylander that's absolutely ridiculous. I know that people probably like, oh, but you're only reviewing like overpowered Skylanders. I'm literally reviewing the only ones I actually have max level at the moment, and yeah, a lot of them at the moment I do have are quite strong. So, first ability of Raw is definitely squeaky. In the first game this was annoying because the scream was so irritating. So, Egg Toss, launched like the hatch into a feisty. To be fair, this is a pretty boring ability. Like, I like pets, like I like it when you have a pet, but these die in like one hit and they deal about 8 damage at the start. So, you know, there's a problem there. Raw attack deals increased damage. You can't complain about that. It's not too bad. Like, the Raw does a lot. The Raw already does a lot, so increasing damage again is pretty good. So that's a fine ability straight off the bat. Gains increased speed. A flight ability, a completely useless ability. You get increased resistance while flying, but again, who cares? Like, flying is a useless ability because it's harder to hit most of your abilities with. So you're essentially you're essentially losing some accuracy for a bit of increased resistance on a character which don't really need any more resistance anyway because she's super strong. Next thing, babes can now fly too and have increased travel. Like, this and this are useless. Like, you don't have to upgrade the babes until you get to this, which is have 3 babies active at once. Like, that's a terrible, terrible ability. Like, they already die in like 1 hit until they grow up. Like, what's the point? So let's be honest. 1 good ability, the rest are not very good at all. They're useful for drawing aggro, but that's about it. So it's not bad if you can just spawn them in and plan them out. Like, okay, the tech. So 2 of them then just died in 2 hits. They die in 1 hit, and they did pretty much. So you need to essentially keep them alive. I say that, and then they just randomly spawn back. Oh, I'm taking some heavy hits to the dome. Not bad for dealing with stuff like chompers. 6-8 crit damage, not bad. Not bad at all. And the fact that you can kind of like, the Raw like lasts long enough for you to sort of do a spin. Cheeky level, don't mind if I do. That's fine by me. So the only problem with Sonic Boom is you just become like a one-trick pony just running around roaring.
Skylanders appear to be kicking a lot of butt today.
Oh, so true, Chill Bill. And I guess I always realized that they kick butt.
Oh, my thingy just killed itself.
We got trans things in the mix now, Broccoli guy. Do you know any of these people? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she's a very one-trick pony. Like, I've got another one and another one I will be going down the baby skill tree. I have Series 1 and Series 2. The only reason I got Series 2 was literally to show my sister because I realised I had a Series 2 version. And I was like, I've got to get the Series 2 because my sister, with her first pay, bought little 12-year-old me a Christmas present. And I was so excited to play. This is one of the first Skylanders I went on the poll. And I was so excited. My sister was so, like, she wasn't exactly into games as much as I was, but she thought it was cute, basically, is why she bought it. So it's going to these skill trees. So lets you throw all eggs at once. Eggs will knock back enemies before hatching, which, to be fair, that's not a bad ability because obviously you can summon all your eggs without having to throw them all out for it. Like, summoning them at a time, it takes about 3 seconds. Throwing them all out at once is great. Have 4 babies active at once. I can't remember if once you get that it allows you to throw 4 eggs. If it does, then yeah, that is good. Have 4 babies active at once. It's alright instead of Dragro, they do a bit of damage. I guess it's fine, but this is the one which is kind of good. Babies hatched, fully grown, and attack faster. So basically, they don't do more damage, but they attack faster, therefore increasing their DPS. And they hatch fully grown, so they can take a beating. So this skill tree actually isn't that bad. It's not a bad skill tree. It really does make the babies useful. But I went for this one. Raw attack continues to expand on impact. Like, as you've seen, like, the area clear is ridiculous. This ability, raw and tossed egg to create a big shockwave that pushes back enemies. It's a rare occasion I use this. Like, it really is a rare occasion. Like, I've used it once or twice, but I don't use it as often as, you know, I probably should. But then there's this one, which is hold to unleash powerful raw. Like, this is a very good charge ability. Like, because you can move at full speed while charging. Unlike, I like Gill Grunts, but because Gill Grunts is very quick to charge. Trigger Happy's, you move slower the more you charge, so you're an easy target. Whereas this, you can pretty much run at full speed while doing it. So I quite like this, but again, it's a charge attack and can be interrupted. And then there's this one, which is basically raw babies on the raw too, which isn't bad, but I'm pretty sure they nip with the beaks. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. That so basically, I can do that and it'll summon a little shockwave. Pretty sure they nip with the beaks. I don't think they're actually raw, so it gives them pretty much another ability, which to be fair is fine. Obviously, once you get this skill tree, if your babies stay in the actual expanded raw, they're constantly roaring, which is pretty useful. All in all, Sonic Boom is not exactly bad. Like, don't get me wrong, only having really 2 abilities. Like, this is what I mean. Spyro's got a flight ability, but Spyro's flight ability can be turned into a damage ability at the same time. Sonic Boom has nothing to it. Like, the flight's useless. Increases speed and resistance as a kind of a useless ability, which sucks. On a character like Whirlwind and Spyro, I kind of understand, because Whirlwind getting out of position is kind of dangerous. Easy. So you can still run at full speed. It's ridiculous. Look at the area damage you do on this person. Like, it's annoying because it's like I'm not going to rank something that has a wasted slot any higher than a 3.5 because I just don't see a point. Like, you're buying a Skylander with essentially 1 less ability than your average Skylander, which is really sad. Because the potential on Sonic Boom, like, if she had like an ability where if she did something while she was flying, all she had to do to make flying characters better was just say like, oh well, while they're flying, they deal like, say like some, like, I don't know, just do something. Because it's just a useless ability. And it annoys me that some of the better Skylanders have a useless flight ability.
You know, Broccoli guy, I got to say it's pretty cool. And it's not just because I'm Chill Bill and I like to say cool stuff, or because my creators programmed me to say it. We gotta encourage these Skylanders here, Broccoli guy.
Okay, but as commentators, don't we have to remain impartial? And I'm really asking too, because I didn't actually read anything they asked me to sign when I started this job.
This arena battle is brought to you by Farmer Bill's Candy Corn Pancakes. If you can find a better candy corn pancake.
Easy.
Oh, I see. The Skylanders just leveled up. I forgot that was a thing for some reason.
Spell punks creep me out. Like, they used to creep me out originally, but they make weird noises in this one, which creeps me out even more.
I'd probably be tripping out on how weird it is to finally wear shoes.
Oh, that's nice.
Boom!
Another
The
one bites the dust.
radius on that's insane.
Believe me, too, it does not taste good. Dust, I mean, not good.
Well, broccoli guy, I think
As much fun as I do have with Sonic Boom,
prowess.
both skill trees are good. Like, they can be used quite nicely
I'll be
together.
honest and tell you, I have no idea what pugilistic
But-
prowess is, but still, totally on board with
I'm gonna give Sonic Boom a 3 out of 5. Mainly because of the fact that
And I'm talking about the good
the babies don't really do anything unless you invest into them.
about it. Guess there really is no other kind. Well, anyway, nice job.
1 minute.
And hey, here's a reward for all that hard work.
Phone keeps making some weird noises. It's not like notification noises either. So where was? Ah, yeah. So the babies don't really do anything unless you upgrade into them. Like, once you upgrade into them, they're good. But then you're also sacrificing, obviously, like a lot of damage on your raw. But either way, both skill trees are good. Like, should easily be a 3.5, like, or if like should be a 3.5 if Shadowed Ability, which did something else with a flying, and then it should be a 3.5 or even maybe even a 4. But because she has nothing she just loses an ability slot because of the flight. Like, and I know that flight is useful. Like, I like being able to fly around, get around a bit quicker. But I whenever I'm in a fight, I never start randomly flying, like ever. But that's Sonic Boom, 3 out of 5. Sorry if you really like Sonic Boom. I'm not saying I dislike Sonic Boom at all. I'm just saying, like, she kind of got a waste ability, which kind of sucks. So, if you don't have a Sonic Boom in your collection, I do recommend you pick one. To be fair, actually, I recommend you pick 2 up, because both skill trees are really good, and both skill trees are really fun, but I do recommend going down the raw one personally. It's my personal preference. My personal favourite is the raw one. But if you stayed until the end, thank you for watching again. We've still got more Skylanders to review. This is the 5th one, so, we're making progress. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.